use. Okay, lots of stuff to go through in this kit. We'll start with the main display here. So it looks a lot like a rear view mirror, of course. You get some adjustments down here. Power, there's a LED light adjustment. Looks like a pairing adjustment. A few other things I'll kind of show you once I get it hooked up. The back here, there's the dash cam right there. And where the antennas hook up on each side. You can see on the back how it attaches to the rear view mirror. Now I can tell this company really listens to the feedback I give them, because this particular attachment is rubber, kind of elastic, but it doesn't really fit on my big Ram mirror, and I'd always have to use Velcro straps. And I see now they've included some Velcro straps for me, which is nice. Here's the rear camera that goes on the back of the RV. Pretty well the same that I've got up there right now. It's a 1080p high definition camera, and it's got LED, you can see LED lights there. So it can, when you're backing in the dark, light up the area for you. And it also has sort of a night vision. Now at I've used it in the dark, while towing in the dark. And headlights do kind of wash things out if it's really pitch black. But if you're kind of going through a downtown area where you've got lighting, ambient lighting from street lights, it's actually pretty good at night too. And a few pieces for mounting the camera. There's a gasket. I'll show you how I have mine mounted. And then they also include an adapter, probably for going into a Furrion mount. There's a pairing cable here so that you can pair the cameras without having to do it remotely. You can bring the camera close to the unit itself to pair them. Now this one also has two extenders. This is for the tire pressure monitoring. So they want you to mount one up front, closer to the truck, and then another one up between the axles. I guess I'll show you where I've mounted mine, and they've worked really well. Little goodie bag of zip ties and extra gaskets for the sensors and nuts and stuff, and an adjustment wrench there. Cleaners and a little bit of clips for mounting the wiring. And then the antennas, there's an antenna for the camera here, and two antennas for the display, and good comprehensive manual. And these are actually the tire sensors, so they go on each of the tires, and then they get paired to the display. It's pretty easy to do. I'll show you that as well. And then for power, you have two options here. For powering the display, you can use 12-volt power socket in the vehicle, or you can use a USB socket as well. Power for the camera comes via this cable. So you can see on the end there's a black and a red and a green. So black is negative, red will be your positive 12 volt, and then green is for if you want to do any sorts of triggering. Sometimes people only have it as a backup camera, so when you put it in reverse, it'll turn on. I usually don't use that at all because I like to use mine as a rear view camera the whole time that I'm traveling. I have mine, actually have a dedicated switch that I wired in the back of my trailer. I'll show you that. A lot of people will use the running lights. They'll take one of the running lights apart and then wire this in so that when they turn on their trailer lights, their rear camera gets activated. And I also got them to send 4 more of these sensors. You can buy the kit in different amounts of the tire pressure monitoring sensors. So basic kit comes with 4 for your trailer, and I have 4 more for the truck. So it's kind of nice to have both the truck and trailer running on that. Because my truck does have a kind of a built-in one into its tires, but it doesn't really display all the time like this one does. And then the little batteries, just take a little button battery, CR1632s. And in my experience, they've lasted pretty good. I've gone quite a few miles, probably 4,000 miles of towing, and over the course of probably 4 or 5 months, and the batteries still were working fine.